Welcome, everyone, to Rice-Eccles Stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. So Utah's offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
The Utes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Andrews. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that, a quarterback, that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this. He lofts one down the sideline. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
And the Utes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block, it's Andrews. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Coming after it. Still on his feet. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They've got the screen set up. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Rides to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
And his throw is incomplete.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Complete to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. On the 30. The expressway is wide open. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watching the linebacker, you can tell, locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him, and not only gets to him,
just steamrolling his way through. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they'll send out. It's a fake. He's looking to pass. They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. They'll try the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Makes the catch and knocked down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go.
4th down coming up.
And the Utes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He's going to let it go. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Get set, get set.
Leaves it with the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
3rd down coming up. Okay, ready?
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll pull it on the read. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Utes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and moving behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm? And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Nothing but headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
He'll run it again. Just ran over it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Plows through the defense. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
Well, another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now on the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his 1st sack.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Wilson to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 1st and 10 coming up.
And first down for the offense.
On the ground, it's Mitchell. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. 3rd and goal coming up here. Wilson will throw. Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Utes! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Flores. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pushes for the goal line. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Still just a 2-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that play.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception. Look, great coverage by the defender.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
Going over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Number 16.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Using his legs, it's Mitchell. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. Most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and another good run. What's new, though? I mean, this dude, 150 on the dot. That is a great day at the office. He's been really, really good all game long, and it's no secret why they continue to feature this guy in the ground game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
For the offense.
The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to pass. It's Flores. Out of the backfield, he's open. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. The Cowboys get enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Trying to pound it in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
20, Oklahoma State, 18.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wilson to pass. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. The Utes will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Finds his tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Give to the running back. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks, right? These are the decisions you have to make as a coach. Do I want to go for it? Continue to maybe run some clock. I'd love to kick a field goal when it's at 1, right? A 1 on the clock and walk out with a dub. Big decision here because you might have to go play some defense and get a stop if you kick the field goal now.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wilson will throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. And the Utes line up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. 1st down here for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At this point of the game, the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to throw, it's Flores. It's caught. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get 1st downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And this is exactly what this offense wants and wants to continue to do. A couple more first downs. They just got 2 first downs. A couple more first downs, run the clock with the lead. Great recipe for getting the win.
And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
And what a surprise. The offense will stay on the field to try it yet again on 4th down. 0 for 5 so far. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's off to the races. Past the 20. Touchdown, Utah! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to get to him. Gets away. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Back to pass. It's Flores. He wants a big play here late. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Brings it in down the left side. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Barges ahead. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the fourth. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
It's now third down.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's lobbed into the air, and that one's going to be picked off. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation